Japanese cinema has often explored the underground culture of crime and the Yakuza that exists within it. From Kinji Fukasaku's early depictions of the post-war Yakuza origins to Takashi Miike's hyper-violent and often surrealistic depictions of organised crime. The Yakuza have existed in cinema in many various forms, yet they have always remained as a source of inspiration for filmmakers. For Seiji Tanaka, however, in his 2018 film Melancholic, it is no longer the Yakuza that interests him, but instead the casualties of crime that are left behind. In Tanaka's film, we avoid the expected narrative of slick Yakuza members and overblown action sequences. Here the film looks at the people who deal with the aftermath, the ones that clean up the mess, and the people who get caught up in a world far removed from any form of normality. When a young, disillusioned graduate named Kazuhiko struggles to find the enthusiasm to work despite his academic achievements, he bumps into an old school friend named Yuri. The two meet at his local bathhouse, which also happens to be hiring new staff members. Waiting to meet Yuri again, he applies for the job. Here, the bathhouse setting, a long-established and frequently depicted aspect of Japanese culture, is shown as a dwindling trade. But it is not the daytime activity that is keeping this bathhouse open. As Kazuhiko soon discovers, this bathhouse has a dark side, one that will challenge him and those around him. Tanaka found a way to tell a story about the world of action through an independent lens. Melancholic manages to tell a story about crime that leaves behind the baggage of the genre. The glamorized normalities are gone. Instead, Tanaka creates a complex character study that looks at the reality of Japan's underbelly and how it can trap society's most vulnerable. The film favours slower moments with an unobtrusive camera, one that allows the characters to express themselves. Yet Tanaka does not ignore the violence of this world, he does not avoid action. Melancholic still has its moments of action, but these are not the focal point. Instead, Tanaka deconstructs the genre by focusing on the characters that would often be ignored by the genre. When the camera stops rolling on a standard Yakuza film, when the violence is normally over, that is when Tanaka's camera starts rolling. And for this reason, Melancholic is one of the most important modern examples of a crime film, and proof that the genre still has more stories to tell. Inspired by American media such as Breaking Bad, Melancholic weaves a story out of black humour, romance, action, and drama, which is precisely the reason why you should watch Melancholic. Head over to SAKKA Films to see amazing films such as Melancholic and other Japanese independent films available to stream right now.